Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your full moon in Aries reading for October 20th, 2021. This moon is also known as the Hunter Moon, ruled by Mars, bringing in some fiery energy. You may feel this burst of energy that you didn't have before. You may have some extra motivation, drive, and determination to wrap things up, to get things started, to make some changes, maybe, especially if you've been hesitating for a while, or you've been just in an energy of quiet contemplation. The Mars energy brings in this passion, this fire, and also brings in a little bit of combative energy as well, right? Warrior energy coming in. And so there is a need to find a little bit of balance, maybe a little bit of discernment. Pick your battles wisely, because there is the possibility of things going a little bit sideways. And especially as far as relationships go, right? Because we can find ourselves being a little bit combative, impulsive, being a little bit reactionary in certain cases as well. But this Aries energy also brings in decisions and brings in the ability to take assertive, decisive actions on things in our lives, to follow our passion, follow our goals. And we've been, in the last couple of months, really focused on kind of the people-pleasing aspects of life. Now is your time to shine, to do what you want to do, what's important for you, make any changes or decisions that are right for you. And this is where you get the ability to do that. Now, of course, we do have the full moon energy, and when we have the full moons, this is giving us the ability to release, let go, surrender to the universe. If you're on a manifestation journey, give your intentions to the universe and just trust that your needs are being met. This is the opportunity here, especially with this moon, to detach from any toxic situations, cycles, anything that habits, behaviors, right? Anything that is not necessarily good for us, things that we want to make improvements on and move forward from. Excuse me. But again, this is really your time to focus on what you want and what's important to you. And with the Power card, interesting, you have the ability to harness all of the power of this moon that is around you. Card number 16, so it's actually the Tower card. The Tower is ruled by Mars. Mars rules the Aries, and of course this is full moon power. So you have huge opportunity right now to make such wonderful, powerful change in your life. Take back your power, okay, or give you that energy that you need to leave things behind that no longer serve you, that can no longer be part of your future. They're not meant for you anymore, all right? And this also gives you the power to follow your passion, to follow your dreams. And your house that we're focusing on, we actually have the 11th house. This is ruled by Aquarius. The planet is Uranus, is the modern ruler of Aquarius. And this is all about justice, about looking to the future, about your wishes, even about your knowledge as well. Perhaps you're looking for a change in direction, a change in career. Maybe you're looking for something that's a little bit more fulfilling, right? The 11th house can be about social justice as well, charity as well as there too. So also partnering up with the right people at the right time, right? Getting together as a group, your networking can come into play there, right? Think of that Aquarian energy is about the good of all, about leading the charge with everyone in tow, right? Aquarius energy doesn't necessarily lead, let me see, how do I want to say that? Aquarian energy is known for being innovative and doing things a little bit different, dancing to the beat of their own drum, and also sometimes breaking the rules or bending the rules a little bit, but never really for personal gain, always for the good of all. So you might be finding yourself in that type of situation where you have the power to advocate change for not just yourself, but maybe even for others around you. You may also be on the quest for knowledge, expanding your horizons a little bit, learning something. So let's see what else we've got for you. Thank you. And we have cleanse, determination. It's a very yellow card. Consciousness, and abundance. Well, look at that. If you are on a manifestation journey of any kind, nice to see the abundance card, that is for sure. What you're releasing, anything negative, anything toxic, anything holding you back. This is a time to clean your energy, clean your life, wipe the slate clean. Get things off your chest. Whatever is preventing you from moving forward, nope. We're going to clean it, put it under a shower, wash it off, and release it with this moon. This is a time where you make some personal choices, some personal changes. You may be looking to release yourself from habits or behaviors. But when we have the cleanse, that is really all about wiping that slate clean, especially your energy. And sometimes when we get the full moon, right, and we do have consciousness here, all right, and not to mention with that 11th house there, some of you may actually be on the quest for some spiritual knowledge. You're raising your vibration, you're expanding your horizons in some way. And when we do that, we sometimes find things that we thought we had cleaned out or that we thought we had dealt with. And what we've actually done in true human capacity is we actually just push things to the edge of our consciousness so that we think that we've dealt with them, but actually we've just kind of tucked it to the side, under the rug, so to speak. So sometimes when we get this powerful full moon energy, and this is a really powerful one, things that we thought we had dealt with come back to haunt us. So there may be a need there to engage in some cord cutting meditations, work with crystals, clear your chakra, whatever that cleanse means to you. All right, out with the old, anything that is not healthy, excuse me, I'm sorry, anything that you don't want to take with you. All right, this can be as simple as making some improvements. This can be as simple as protecting yourself from other people's energy. But of course, we do have the more difficult energy of letting things go. You're learning how to be bold, how to tap into your inner drive and determination. I don't even know if you can see that. It's really, really yellow. Okay, really yellow, really sunny. Okay. And, of course, how do you, it's like you take back your personal power when you let things go that are affecting you in a way that isn't positive. And Scorpio, dark and mysterious Scorpio, you can for sure be a little bit, how do I want to say? No, even if something, a situation or a person is keeping you down, you're not going to be down for long. Because you do have, how do I want to say that? Let's say you have a little bit of a determined energy anyway. You're certainly resilient. You can weather any kind of storm. You have the ability to bounce back from challenging situations. But even though you have all these great things, right, sometimes for you, it's hard to let things go. I have a couple of Scorpios in my life, and some very close friends. I love them dearly. But if there's one thing that they struggle with is letting go. letting bygones be bygones, shall we say. Resisting the urge for payback or revenge. All right. It's like, oh, don't worry, I'll get them back. It's like, really? You really want that on you? So the cleanse energy coming in here with this full moon is really giving you the opportunity to take the high road. And sure, sometimes payback is kind of fun, but is it really your job? Or do we just leave that up to fate, up to karma? Karma does exact whatever is needed. Sometimes karma is a little slow to come around, but karma is not ours to dish out. We just need to trust that people get what they deserve eventually. So anyway, so the cleanse energy, you can move forward with bold determination, but on a sunnier way, right? It's nice, beautiful, sunny yellow lemon card. All right, but we're going to, instead of engaging in battles or exacting revenge or harboring resentment or anything like that, bye-bye. We're cleansing that. We're letting things go. Not the easiest for you always, is it? You can do it. Because otherwise, if we don't, things fester. Things fester. It's not healthy, right? We want you to go forward. If you're on a manifestation journey, right, we want to make sure that you are a blank slate. We want to make sure that your cup is ready to be filled with the wonderful things that you're attracting into your life. We don't want anything to keep you stuck or to block that flow of energy. We're going to use this full moon to do things a little bit more positively, to bring things to the surface that have maybe been kept hidden or buried for a while, dark and mysterious Scorpio. And we're going to look forward to the future a little bit better, or a little bit more positively, shall we say. Not that you're necessarily negative, but sometimes we harbor things, right? So we learn how to tap into our wonderful powers without the shadowy negative aspects of them. Because ultimately, we're raising our vibration and raising our consciousness. And I don't know if you can see that one because it's a very kind of white card. But when we raise our vibration and we elevate ourselves, we need to let our lower vibrational energies, frequencies, habits, patterns, and behaviors, we need to let them go. And we need to take that high road, that moral high road, the spiritual high road, right? Things that are better for us, more positive for us, this beautiful white light that we want coming in. No dark. We want the light, beautiful white light. And Scorpio, the ones that I know, I have 3 very close ones to me in my circle of trust, shall we say. And they are very spiritual, actually. But of course, they've got their human side like we all do. And they know that certain things they probably shouldn't do, or that they shouldn't harbor certain things. But sometimes they do anyway because it's an aspect of their personality. But they also try and make that positive step forward and try and elevate themselves and stay high vibe. So, so when we embrace that white light, we've got to let the dark go. The white overshadows the dark. However, the consciousness energy here also shows that you have a really direct, a really direct line to the spirit world right now, to the universe. And if you are on a manifestation journey, oh man, now is your time. All right. You've got this really deep, clear, solid connection. What you think about, you bring about. Whatever that you are looking to attract into your life, whatever this looks like for you, new beginnings, fresh starts, improvements, you name it. Okay. This is really your time to shine and attract all of this wonderful things in that you want to attract in. No focus on negative, only focusing on positive. Because when we're setting our intentions, excuse me, the abundance card comes in here as your next focus. Setting your intentions. What are you looking for? Abundance. When we hear the word abundance, we quite often first and foremost think of money. But abundance comes in many forms. Abundance can be anything. Knowledge, connections, love, money, opportunities, you name it. What does abundance mean to you? If I say the word abundance to you, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Some of you are on a spiritual journey. Some of you are on a quest for knowledge. Some of you are, looking for some change. Maybe you're looking to expand your social networks, your groups, your memberships. And that might open the doors to a lot of opportunities for you. So you are attracting abundance into your life, and whatever that means to you in this moment, in this time, right now, because it changes, right? Our priorities change. But you have the great ability to attract abundance of all kinds into your life. So let's pull some more cards. Ten of Wands. Two of Cups. Three of Swords. Nine of Swords. And I'm going to get one more Strength. Put that right there. Letting go. Letting go of your burdens, anything that is heavy, anything that is dark, anything that is holding you down, weighing you down, keeping you stuck. Anything along those lines, you're done. Out with the old, getting ready for the new. The Ten of Wands does show a completion, and it does show the need also to put up some boundaries. Healthy boundaries, but boundaries nonetheless. So you might be dealing with a situation here, all right, and might be looking to give someone back their responsibility, because quite often the Ten of Wands comes in to show that you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, that you've bitten off more than you can chew, that you're maybe putting other people, other situations ahead of yourself. And we said earlier with this Aries energy, this Mars energy coming in, now is the time to focus on you. And that doesn't mean being selfish. It doesn't mean, ignoring other people's needs or anything like that. What it means is putting up those healthy boundaries. Sure, in some cases, you may be letting something go. It could be something from your past, but it can also be something in your present, something that is not healthy for you in any way. It's leaving you stressed out, burdened, overworked, tired, anxious. We see the Nine of Swords coming out here as well. Anything that is hurting or weighing you down in any way, cleanse. What does this Ten of Swords mean to you? Is there someone taking advantage of you? Is there someone in your life that is blocking you in some way? Is there something from your past, or you're still carrying that energetic burden? Cleanse, let go, make improvements, put up boundaries. Sometimes we hesitate to put up boundaries with people in our lives because we're afraid of people being annoyed or afraid of disappointing them. The only people who get upset, annoyed when we put up boundaries is the people that are taking advantage of them anyway. They know what they're doing quite often. So you either are putting up those boundaries or perhaps contemplating putting an end to that situation, whatever that looks like for you. Because you learn balance, harmony, partnering up with the right people, being on the same page, being on the same plane. And through your own drive and determination, you can make that happen. So whether that means making improvements in your current situation or whether that means walking away, this does allow you the opportunity for that balance and harmony in your partnerships. The Two of Cups quite often does represent relationships, partnerships of all kinds. Interesting, since we have the 11th house there, where we may be learning some things, where wishing for something a little bit better. Wishes go in the 11th house, by the way. All right. Where we are looking at the connections, some of the connections in our lives, where we're learning a little bit of things. With the Aquarian energy, very spiritually connected as well. So we might be looking to make improvements in that as well. All right. And the Two of Cups can also represent us being connected with our higher self as well, right? Being in balance and harmony with not just ourself, but the situations around us, but also with spirit, with the universe, that deeper connection, because we're always in partnership with the universe. We're always creating together, creating this wonderful life together. It's a partnership. People don't always think of it that way, but it is, right? We're in partnership. We're here for a reason, right? For some people, you're here for a reason, a purpose, and for some people, that is to change the world. Maybe you are here to change the world, or at least change your corner of the world. Others of us, we're only here to learn how to be human. That's it. That's our only purpose. That's why we're here. It's an important reason, in theory, but that's our job. That's what we signed up for. And when we connect with our higher self, we come into that realization. By raising our vibration, raising our consciousness, our awareness, this allows us to heal. This allows us to move forward from the past. This allows us to do things a little bit better. This also gives us the opportunity here to embrace, address, release, and let go of anything that doesn't meet our expectations, anything from the present, anything from the past. The Three of Swords does represent heartbreak, loss, disappointment, sadness. And when we raise our consciousness, when we get in contact with our higher selves, that gives us a little bit more ability to heal and to move forward. The Nine of Swords with strength. Now, if you are on a manifestation journey of any kind, okay, the Nine of Swords is not where we want to be. That's where Strength card comes in to give us a little bit of a helping hand. Strength card brings in where we are worried, anxious, impatient, maybe even with the Nine of Swords. Strength card comes in here with this beautiful Leo energy to give us the patience that we need exactly when we need it. Give us confidence as well. The Nine of Swords is one of worry, of fear, of overanalyzing something, of being worried. What happens if I let something go? What happens if I make a change? What happens, if I leave my current situation and start something new? Where do I go from here, right? That Nine of Swords brings in all of those doubts, those fears, those worries, right? But it is quite often us getting a little bit too wrapped up in our own heads, not seeing the forest through the trees, right? And, our brains are wonderful things, but our brain can also be our worst enemy as well. And that's the Nine of Swords, is your brain working in overdrive and not serving you any useful purpose whatsoever, especially if you're in the middle of the night tossing and turning, worried about something, right? Especially if you're on a manifestation journey with this abundance card here. All right, worry and anxiety and impatience are not the way to attracting your abundance. All right, because it's actually blocking the flow. And that's where Strength card comes in to restore your peace, restore your energy, bring you that calming energy that you need to calm your anxiety, calm your nerves a little bit. The Nine of Swords can also represent our dreams. Have patience and trust that our dreams are coming to fruition and that there's a lot of things happening in the background. But that Strength card gives us confidence, a quiet confidence to do whatever it is that we are looking to do and to be successful at it as well. So trust yourself and your abilities to do whatever it is you set out to do, to put up whatever boundaries that you need to put up, if that's you. All right. And you're doing so with kindness, compassion, and the inner strength to get you through. So I'm going to leave that there, but I'm going to close out your reading with a couple of Soul's Journey cards. So last messages, please, for Scorpio. Ooh, there's one. Last messages, please, for Scorpio. And there's the other. And we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Taking back your power, your strength. Yes, sirree, Bob. And where's the other one? Here it is. And we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. No, you aren't. You forever, always have your spirits, your angels, your guides around you. The Two of Cups. We're always in harmony and connection with the universe. Your consciousness, right? You have this direct line, this direct contact with the universe and with spirit. The Nine of Swords, pay attention to your dreams. Because quite often in the middle of the night, especially with the consciousness card here, quite often in the middle of the night, if you're waking up at a certain time of day, like especially like 3:30 in the morning, anything with a 3, or usually between like say 2 and 4, you might just jolt out of bed. You might just, your eyes might fly right open. There may be a reason for that, and there may be something that is waking you up for a purpose. And quite often the middle of the night is when the veil is thinner, and we do often have that deeper connection with spirit. So keep a pen and paper on your bedside table. And when you do wake up, just quickly jot down the first things that come in your mind. Don't worry about it. Don't analyze it. Don't analyze it. Nine of Swords. Just write it down. And just get it out. And because that's usually your subconscious is still prevailing in the first couple of minutes after you wake up. So write them down. Don't worry about it. Don't overanalyze it. And after a few days, a week, 2 weeks, come back and have a look. And eventually there'll be a story. There'll be a message there for you. Something will start to make sense. For some of you, it might be the first day, the second day. All right. Some it takes a little bit longer to come in. But you're always in contact with spirit and the universe. So if you're ever feeling like this Ten of Swords character, or if you're ever feeling as though you don't have the strength to go on, call in your spirits, your angels, your guides, and they'll come in here to help you. They're always there. All right. I'll leave that there for you, Scorpio. I hope there was something in this reading that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic full moon. Happy manifesting if you're on that journey. All right. And I hope you have a great day. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.